Hey guys, it's been a while. Sorry about the lack of uploads, but I've been very busy with school and work lately. I had no time to actually finish videos and edit them in order to post them. I want to provide you guys with good content and keep on improving on the content that I make. So, videos might take me a little longer to do because of it. I don't want to just throw something together and post it just like that. I want to make content for you guys, content that you guys will enjoy. So that's why it might take me a little longer to post videos from now on, but I promise you, I will always put my everything into every video that I make. I also really appreciate and read through every comment that you guys leave in my videos. I love reading through them and seeing what people want to see from me and what they think about my videos. Speaking of, the video today is actually thanks to a comment that was posted on one of my videos, right here. So in this video, as you might have guessed by the title, I will be playing CSGO for the very first time. I've always heard that Valorant is basically a mix between CSGO and Overwatch, and I've always been intrigued by it, but it never really got my attention. I had seen gameplay of it, but it just seems so different that I never really thought about playing it. It never really caught my eye and never really wanted to try it. But after playing Overwatch 2 and seeing how similar that game was to Valorant and really liking it, I decided I will play this one as well and see how similar it actually is to Valorant as well. I really want to see why people constantly say that Valorant is a mix between CSGO and Overwatch. So, with that in mind, let's play some CSGO. The first thing that I noticed about this game was the amount of guns it had compared to Valorant and Overwatch. This game has a lot of guns, and some of these guns are actually assigned based on the side that you're on. This means that terrorists get some type of guns and counter-terrorists get another type of guns. However, there are some guns that are also available to both, and you choose which guns you want to equip for each side whenever you end up on one side or the other. I think this is a really nice feature, as you'll always have the guns that you like the most at your disposal, rather than both sides having to pick from the exact same guns every round. This way, you can make matches a little more unpredictable, which will make it a little more fun, in my opinion. Jumping into my first match, the first thing I noticed was that I got to choose which side I wanted to be on. And even people who I was playing with, the people in my party, could choose to be in the opposite team if they wanted to. I think this is really cool because you get to choose which side you want to be on and you stay on that side for the entire game. So if you feel like you're better at defending than attacking, you can be on the defender side for the entire game. If you feel like you're better at attacking than defending, you can choose to be on the attacking side. This makes it so that you are always on the side that you feel most comfortable in. After picking the side that I wanted to be on, I immediately found the first similarity between this game and Valorant, and that is the buying phase. Just like in Valorant, you get to buy the guns that you want on this game based on how many credits you have. You also have to be mindful of how you spend your credits and how much credits you have, because just like in Valorant, based on how the round goes, it determines how many credits you get the next round. And also, while this game might not have abilities like Valorant, it does have grenades like flashbangs, which you can purchase to blind your enemies and potentially get a kill easier that way. One thing that people will always talk about whenever they said Valorant was a mix between Overwatch and CSGO was that while it had the abilities like Overwatch, the gun mechanics were the same as CSGO. So when I first went into a CSGO game, I thought I had to stand still in order for my shots to hit, since that's how it usually is in Valorant, because of precise gunplay. Later on, after playing more and more matches, I figured out that while it is similar, it's not the same. Because while in Valorant you have to stand completely still, or at least try to stand still, in order for your shots to hit where you want them to, in CSGO, you can actually make some movement. Even if it's not a lot, you can make some minimal movement. I realized this after losing out on gunfights because of it. After applying this myself, it made it a lot easier to actually kill enemies. Another thing in this game that kept throwing me off a lot was that there was no sound for whenever there was a kill. In Valorant, every time you get a kill, there's a sound, so that's how you know you got a kill. In this game, you have to look at the kill feed, which always threw me off because I wasn't sure whether I killed him or not, since I was so used to there being a sound whenever I got a kill. So whenever there was a smoke and I killed someone through a smoke, I would keep on shooting without knowing that they were already dead, until one of my friends will point it out. Another thing that was different in CSGO was that there were a lot of people in a match. It wasn't a 5v5. Depending on the game and the match, there could be even up to 10 people on each side. And even then, if more people join and they decided to join one side and that side ended up having more than the other side will have a lot of bots, which people could actually take control over once they die so they could keep on playing. Also, rather than first to reach 13 rounds, in this game, the first to reach 8 rounds was the winner. I do have to say, one of the things that I found very difficult in this game was the bouncing mechanics of the actual grenades. I thought the grenades in this game will bounce the same way that a Sova dart or race grenades bounce in Valorant. However, that's not the case. Here you can see how Sova's dart usually bounces off the door and goes into garage. And the same is usually for race grenades. They usually bounce the same as Sova darts and every other ability like Killjoy's Molly or Viper's Molly or anything like that. However, in CSGO, every time I try to do this, the bomb will be thrown in a weird way compared to where my crosshair was, or it won't bounce the way I wanted it to. So I was always confused as to how I should throw them.
It's like yelling at his brother for no reason.
Yep.
There we go. Famas.
No.
Auto fires.
Who did it? Who did it?
That was the bot. That was bot Jerry.
So who's at doors?
Jerry.
Run! Good God! Y'all some bitches.
Dude, the flashes are so bad in this game.
What is Sova darts?
My
I want
God!
Sova darts in this game, man! Not to mention, the flashbangs in this game suck. I thought Valorant flashbang was bad, but this game,
Hey, what?
I swear to God, definitely takes the cake for it. Overall, my experience with the game was quite enjoyable, and I can definitely see the things that Valorant took away from this game. But even then, I feel like both games have enough differences to make it their own game. I'll definitely be playing CSGO more in the future, as it is very enjoyable, but I have to admit, it's not a game that I can see myself going back to as constantly as I go back to Valorant and Overwatch. Although, I know that if this had been my first ever shooter, just like Valorant was, I would definitely like this more than Valorant. Let me know down in the comments which of the 3 games, Valorant, Overwatch, and CSGO, you prefer. And if you have tried all 3 of them, which one you found to be the most enjoyable for you, and why. Thank you for those of you who stuck to the end. I truly appreciate you guys, and I can't express enough how grateful I am for the amount of support that you guys show me. Have a great morning, day, or night, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.